Greetings everyone on YouTube and welcome back to Mandate Order with me, Kimsit. Now, as you guys remember, we have played the playtest a long time ago. Well, not a long time ago, quite a few months back. Before my vacation as well, the game has been released and it has received quite a lot of updates from farms to many other things, and we're going to be checking them through as we're going to play. We now also have like some map selections of Gideon. Apparently there's just only one with the land of 4 campaigns. And it says, in age of chaos, riot, collapse, and music falls silent, you led the survivors across 1,000 li in search of refuge, and at last reached some land, I guess. Select the starting here from the left. What is this? So age 8 and belts. Two rivers embrace this land, giving it abundant water, gentle terrace slopes connecting it to nearby hills, making it favorable for farming and settlement. Its lush waters and grass invite envy, so living here demands caution. Beyond a countless barren hills, this high slope has a little level ground far from settled lands. It seems easy to defend and hard to attack. Hiding among high mountains and wells may be a sound choice. And then we have C is Emerald Reed Island with high mountains behind and flowing water before. This hidden heaven is favored by birds, beasts and people alike. Rivers isolated from the surroundings, though its environment is excellent. The land is small as the estate grows. The age of a small realm and a few people may not last. Okay. D, the Tiger Lord Ridge, a gentle slope in one of the corner of the land. Its shape resembles a crouching tiger, so it is called Tiger Lord Ridge. It overlooks mountains and rivers, which is impossible terrain, imposing terrain. Whether tigers haunt it's unknown, but if a great army presses in, you can attack forward, yet have nowhere to retreat. I do like the sound of a jade belt. Well, I like this position actually even more. You know what? Let's just go for this, and I'm gonna call it Kemsit's Dynasty. Can we generate something? Qin. I'm gonna call it the Qin Dynasty. You can also do random birth. Randomized birth. Oh no, okay. Qin. Qin is the best one, I think. Or we can go. No, I'm gonna call it the Han Dynasty. Let's go. Here. Initial cruise population 6 crews. We can also start with low. Normal 10 supplies. Normal. Enemy of medium. Ban invasion force, normal. Invasion start, yes, 3. Medium and all. Normal. Event, all natural disasters, rebellion, target chance, neighbor tutorial. Okay. Wait, are these also bound to certain achievements or something? Alright, well, anyway, let's just go. I think I'll start with numbers of workers. All workers in the game is performed by crews. How about we start with 8 crews? Nightmare, hard, every 6 months. We can also do peace, normal. You know what? Let's just try nightmare. Let's see. Okay. Choose focus, confusion, Taoists, stretches Maoism, agriculture, valorist, and legalism, yin yang. So we can choose the focus. Confucian, a gentleman that cultivates himself into nurture virtue, a sage ruler all under heaven, the rites and music. The Confucian sages practiced self-restraint and restored rights in an age of chaos. Their disciplines were judged by learning and talent, not birth. Later Confucian scholars mastered the classics and histories, the Masan collection, and the sixth art of the gentleman, taking the revival Jiao rights and the support of states as their duty. Provide balanced support for all development helps expand production skills. Taoist, the great way has no form. The sage acts without strife, and all under heaven is governed with folded hands. Taoist sages excels at describing the mysteries within mysteries, believing that all things follow the law of the way. Taoism values stillness and non-action. The countless forms of all human life are a reflection of heaven's way beyond the command of human force. Restores wilderness resources, makes satisfaction easier to raise. Okay, strategism. Whereas an instrument advanced to open new lands, withdraw to secure estates. Strategists excel at offense and defense, preparation and decisive action. Every brilliant plan is built on countless lives. They plan themselves in a supporting role, but when war comes, strategists take an absolute command. Strengthen army combat, supports military logistics. Okay, Mohism. Care for all, benefit one another, honor the worthy and revere the spirits. Most travel among the states, often as artisans, debaters, and people who hold their worlds righteous in their hearts. Their way honor the worthy over kinship, heals blood feuds through universal care, and end warfare. Though non-aggression, they endure every hardship from head to heel, wishing only for a world of great unity where people harm one another no more. Provides higher quality workshop recipes, improve raw material acquisition. Interesting. He's quite like the artisan, and this is literally just general. Agriculturalism and valuist. Farmer are rooted in tilling and harvesting grain feeds the people everywhere. Agriculturalists are mostly tillers of the soil. They value grain on the roots of livelihood, hoping ruler and people will farm together, that granaries outweigh palaces, and that the five grain come before ceremony. Their way is rooted in the earth, trusting that the fate of all under heaven is tied at last to a single seed, a single rain, and the hunger or fullness of the people. Improves farming capability and grants extra army self-recovery. That sounds good. I'm actually right now debating on Confucian and Taoists, agriculturalism too. I like strategism and strategism too, but if you do not have any people, you know, the strategy is pretty much useless. It does certainly make your men stronger. This is also still good. Man, you know, this offers quite a lot, so yeah. Now, values moves goods across the seas of grain to gain wealth, balance farming and trade to secure the state. Commerce began in the age of barter. People often looked down on merchants for valuing profit. Yet in the bustle of the world, where gains flow back and forth, a state's safety also depends on traders traveling north and south. Grants trade advantages, improve resources conversion and flow. And legalism and yin-yang clarify the law to set the state right, enforcing punishments and rewards to defend the ruler's authority. Legalize gaze on the chaos of the age and see that benevolence and righteous cannot end conflict. Thus, law, punishment, and reward become bone and blood, making merit and penalty as clear as the sun and moon. Noble and humble alike fall under their order, and all people keep their stations, all to forge an iron law. Converts population into resources. Borrow abilities from other schools. Well, that sounds good. Yin Yang. Observe Yin and Yang. Command the 5 phases. Avail Mars hidden signs, and stroke to the Azure Dragon Trail. Yang scholars look upon turning stars and down to the veins of mountains and rivers, seeing the rise and fall of states as super tracks written among the constellations through yin and yang. They read the growth and decline of all things, seeking at last a cosmic order between celestial signs and the fires of human war. Turn disaster to your advantage, excels at using wildlife resources. Resource wilderness resources make satisfaction easy to raise. I think I'm gonna go for Fusion and Taoist sector. It provides balanced support for overall development, helps expand production scale. Let's go for that then. Okay, we now also have some appearances that we can choose. Damn. So this is Viscount Su. He did not know the taste of sorrow, having grown up amidst silks and brocades. He spoke freely with notables and expounded on the art of rule, as tough dawning crown would make him a say king of a prosperous age. Then, in a single day, the realm shattered. Princes wept by the roadside, and kin could not flee together. One, sustained by the people, should speak for the people. He willingly took up the burden of the state and realm, leading loyal ministers and old followers in search of a place to settle. Song and dances must be won by his own hand. The youth learned the taste of sorrow and gained an ambition that reaches the clouds. Now this is Viscount Su, Duke Xiang-an. He was once a pillar of the court, a minister and grandee of the older order. Seeing the state in grave danger, he burned lamps through the night to write memorial after memorial. Yet in the end, he could neither halt the decline nor stop the armies from trampling the former palaces. Fortunately, many subjects of the fallen state still followed him, so be it with one call to arms, he became the ruler of the state. After thousands of miles of wandering, he founded this fertile land. Even without fine grain or silk, wild fruit can fill the belly, and fired clay can make tiles for shelter. Though powerful neighbors watch like tigers, who says he cannot maneuver among them, and resources restore the old mountains and rivers from the beginning. Then we have Duke Hui Zhao. He once commanded a court, upheld a young lord, and struck down the flatters, his iron integrity lasting until his hair turned white. He had reached the age of the enjoy grandchildren. Yet late life brought harsher turns. Driven by war, he wandered from place to place, leaning on a cane. He could still use his age and prestige of former days to keep people from scattering, and so brought them to his wasteland. Times have changed. Even capable ministers of old no longer knows how to govern an age of chaos. Houses can be rebuilt and good fields opened again, but who knows when the fallen homeland will regain its former glory. Duke Zhao Yi. Once he thought the age of chaos was time for warriors to win fame, before his name could rise, his homeland had already become another man's victory. The old must be open a road for the young. One life cannot be wasted amid a routed army. Hoves cannot carve out new borders, but they can guard women, children, elders on the road to a new home. From war and flight to orderly houses, people from every corner gradually gathered, raising palaces and walls beneath a new banner. Yet whenever he thinks of the realm's greatest tides and its heroes, the blood in his heart is hard to cool. Duke of Wucheng. His material skill once swept across the battlefields, but could not prop up a collapsing house. From the city walls, he watched beacon fires roll in beneath dark clouds as a worthy of the state. He fought to the final moment, yet could not die with the state. If scholars take death for the state as glory, what fault lies within the common people left behind? He turned his horse and fled with remnants of his homeland, seeking only a place to survive. The world is vast, yet pure land untouched by war is hard to find. Their grass on the plain green again each year. The sword in his hand is sharpened day by day. Perhaps he may rise again, or perhaps he may simply protect the innocent. Duke Shuwei, a life spent in armor when the state was in danger, he still took up his spear, mounted his horse, and rode to battle. But victory against the great numbers depended on timing and terrain. Striking stone with the egg can only mean retreat after retreat. Banners changed above the city walls amid gleaming laces and iron cavalry. If the people remain, the state remains. The longer one lives, the better one learns to comfort oneself. Under the thatched eave, he listens to cold rain. A dim lamp casts the same old color. Seeing farmers till and woodcutters of fell trees, hearing laughter return, he fears it is a fleeting dream, and fears time will not wait. His temple are already white, and the rooster's cry hastens age. Still, he must contend with others and with the sun and moon. Now, Master Sheng Wu, in the years his state fell, he had only just come of age. He still imagined taking up heavy duties at court. But fortune turned, and in crisis, he was ordered to look after the displays. With brushes and documents as his sword, he won a place where people could live. The heaviest thing he once held was no more than a few bamboo slips. Now, he must hold the livelihood and future of subjects. Rights have collapsed, the world is in turmoil, and warlords divide all under heaven, as if all live things were straw dogs. Even so, amid unrest, he still believes a current of righteousness remains in the world. Viscount Shen Ai, once a minor court clerk devoted to writing, teaching, and explaining the way, yet fate obeys no one. When the state fell into peril, even someone with no strength for war had to step forward. After a hard journey through wind and rain, a place to settle was finally found. The lives of people now rest in his hands, while strong enemies circle outside. Each morning brings tufts of food and clothing. Each night plans for tomorrow's earthworks, timber and metal and iron. With real hardships before him, the scholar must now shoulder a ruler's burden. Viscount Huan Yuan, he once wandered the states in search of a way to save the world. The voices of 100 schools thunders like storms, yet the long-awaited rain never fell. Shut inside a study, he thought it better to write chapters and leave the troubles to later generations. War arrived before any solution, and old masses was swept forward by age. Crowds have the habits of herds, relying on the survival wisdom of the old. They found a direction and natural place the burden of leading on his shoulders. A dying candle still wishes to light the road ahead, but the future cannot rest on the old alone. As ruler, he must do all he can to make the path smoother for those to come. Lady Shenming, she was once a cherished royal daughter beneath the bright moonlight towers. A noblewoman May sought to marry. After the state and family were lost, hands that had never touched common work has to toil for a living like the farmer woman. In such an age, royal blood could not be limited by gender. Amid the glamour, she was lifted onto the ruler's seat. What she had never learned of governing, she learned at once. What she did not know of the people's needs, she came to know at once. Through stumbling steps she has come this far, thinking only of the people under the rule. They say a phoenix once cried on the Mount Chi, heralding the rise of a wise ruler. Now, she wonders who in the 9 provinces will truly claim that omen. Marquise Yide, where her blade pointed, no one could stand before it. As woman she yielded nothing to men. She charged at the front of every battle, yet when she looked back, her homeland decline could no longer be hidden. She hurried home, but could not save shattered mountains and rivers. She had come with strong troops and finest horses. She left with only defeated soldiers, the old, the weak, women and children behind her. What disease had such a vast state suffered, and what stubborn rot could not be cut away by sword? Dazed and borne by the people's will, she ascended the ruler's seat. From that height She finally saw why the poor went hungry and the old had no support. Then she would cut open a path with bold strikes. If one poor and weak state can be saved, so too can the sickness of all on heaven. Empress Dowager Ying. Now this is actually the first empress, I think. We have no emperor. What? Sir? Hello? Where's my emperor? Dang it. Well, Empress Dowager Ying, in her youth, she longed to learn. She sought out the world and yearned to read the sages' classics, yet had nowhere to wield her talents. After marrying the former king, she used her young son to steer the current at court, determined to make her mark there. When the state fell, she donned the royal ceremonial robes herself, struck the table, and led the old and young survivors to Lo Yi to seek a place from the Son of Heaven. While Green Hills remains, there is no fearing of rising again. With half her year already buried in the yellow earth, she had seen enough of the world to act with thunderous resolve. She governed her small state as tightly as an iron fortress, winning universal praises. Now she gazes toward the Son of Heaven and wonders what sight lies beyond the 12 hanging jade tassels. I think I'm gonna go for this old dude, Duke Shui. He seems pretty cool. The Age of Warning Powers. Okay, we have read that. We are here. Conversion limits. Okay, now word options and all. Right, we're gonna try to do this. Let's go. So that was a lot of reading and all that, but it's really important to actually see all the new content because I don't remember having such kind of options over here to choose our spot, to where to start, to choose what kind of governance we want and our own appearances. But like I said, I'm sad that we do not really have any emperor option over there. But that's still fine. Now, sick or injured workers cannot be constructed. Troops cannot contract common illness, but they can catch up plague. Ooh, that's not good. Loading complete. Press any key to continue. Okay. Now, here we are. Some tutorial task includes video key. You can click. Okay, sure. Now we can definitely move, rotate this. Here we're done. Now, first thing first, we need to definitely make some stuff over here. We've got a big thingy here. This is definitely paused. What is this? This is wildlife, right? Hunting grounds, reserve, medium iron deposit, lands, copper, and all that. Sure. Well, I think what would be good is just try to make like some stuff over here. Now, first thing first, we need to make a logging workshop here, which we could also place there. But I think it's important to actually place our production sites closely to the foundation of the thingy here. Here we go. That'll be very good. Build a logging workshop while we are building it. Could we perhaps... Quite a lot of buildings now. Look at that. It's still developing. So we're going to get logistics stations, training field, divine stage, sacrificial altar. So we're certainly going to need the road here. Wait, what? Oh yeah, I did say build, come on. So, are you gonna build it? Yes, we need each other. Okay, build once. Workable, let's make the construction work. Okay, sure, well, we've already told them to work here. Because this is our resource sites. Opening building panel, okay, workers can always go, so... Building road, defense, recruit an army, you know. We've no armory. Finally, now it's starting to work, look at that. Tiangfeng. Okay, well, either way, I still want this road to be built, but... It's just not finishing up here. What do you mean? Why does it not like finish? Road alignment? Fine, whatever. Can we like build this? It doesn't work. Well, fine, whatever. Let that thingy build up then. Build logging workshop, we'll just wait. Now Tian Fan is working here. Chen Huang. Jinghuo. What are you doing? Look at the dude, he's just sweating over here. I could execute him. Yeah, let's just work him. Here, build your first logging workshop. That is what we did. Now, okay, now we've done it. We can assign a crew over here. We've assigned them. Fell trees and complete 5 pruning tasks. To make chop down trees after trimming the cooling logs still need to be hauled over workshops. So, okay. They're gonna be gathering some wood then. These are some piles and all that. Okay. What else do we do? Forestry site. Assign workers to plant trees. Well, we could definitely plant trees around here. Can we rotate these buildings? How about we do it like this? Right. It doesn't finish up here for some reason. Yeah, it doesn't really will. Yeah, whatever. I'm not gonna bother with roads. I think I'll be learning that later. But we're certainly gathering the wood. I'm just gonna speed up the game for a bit. And I'm gonna also start making some forest getters. Jujubee. Yeah, here. Oh no, wait, no. Demolish this, but not what I want. There. Look at food coming in. Now we need to build 8 tents now. I could build them around here or just go around. I think I'll do it like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. This should be enough. Nothing again. Tents can public approved, and when the tents consumes additional wood, each crew produces 5 knife money each month. Knife money. Assigned. Well, we'll definitely need that. I'm not gonna need this yet, but it will still be good for later. I'll definitely assign some marker here to already start getting the usually trees. Tents completed. Nice. Shen He, he's right now still getting. What does it offer? It offers stuff here. Missing consumptions. Water. We're gonna need water then. Scarce ground. Water here. Wait. Water is really scarce in these lands. Moderate. Yeah, there's not much stuff here. think this is the best place. Let's place that water here. Okay. We're getting that. How many more people do we have? Only 2 people are available to gather the wood and food. What is this? Notifications? None? Okay. Duke of One Way. Barren land. Here. So is there someone coming around here? No, no one. Here. Get a 5 jujubes. Jujubes. Okay, well, we already have that. Here, we're getting the jujubes. And what are we being gathered to? So we only have like 1 free crew at the moment. Next month there's gonna be 3 crews coming in. That's nice. What else can we do? We can get mining working over here, but yeah, we'll see. Livelihood and granary and all that. Okay, how about we set the granaries then? Apothecary, retrain resistances, logistics. There we go. We need the granary here. That should be good. Let's go. The dude is just working here. 0 month. Carrier transport produced. Interesting. Healthy. The people are just working over here doing nothing. Just sleeping. Look at the dude. Get to work, you peasants. Alright. Interesting. These are the jujubes here being settled. Here, he's just putting them down. These guys are just carrying 2 big logs towards this side. Yeah, that's gonna be the granary, so we're gonna make it. You can build a granary into the logistics. Okay, sure, we'll do that. And the dudes are now sleeping as we can hear it. I think there's like the toilets of theirs. Look at that. Right in front of their houses or what's in, and then these are just like literally just small fire plots or spots where they can work. Let's see if we can spot one of them one day taking a shit or something. Is someone still working here? Yeah, he is. Good. So 37% of water being working. Do they all have the consumables present? Yes. Everyone has the food. Best to rich porridge. Sure. I need to bring these jujubes pick up. Indeed. I want you guys to bring these resources here eventually once it's finished. So we'll, you know, deposit everything away. Afterwards, I want to actually create another thingy here called the storehouse. We'll see. Well, anyway, this is done. Quest. Development and expansion. Raising an army requires at least of 20 workers. Carrying weapons, wood gloves are the simple weapon. You can build a wood workshop under the production tab. Once it's complete, click it. Okay, sure. Wood workshop. Wood workshop here. There we go. We're gonna need this. However, I really, really want a, you know, thingy. Why does it not build? I'm constantly trying to settle it down here, but it's just not willing to listen. Building overview. I'm telling them to put that down, but they're not really willing. Weird. Either way, I have settled this thingy down, but it's not really willing to work. Are they gonna be gathering here? Oh hey, look at that. The guy is just taking a shit. Yeah, here. Boy, am I glad that I censored this. Lol. Man, here. Because I can't show that on YouTube. For sure. The dude is just literally just taking a shite. Funny thing enough is, back in the early days, China used to make gunpowder with literally human urine. It's something that we can remember from playing Firefly Stronghold Kingdoms. You can see that these guys are now starting to bring these food here to here. However, once again, I don't really have anyone here bringing these logs yet. What if I speed up the game? Do they bring more stuff towards the side? Or not? I can see them working and gathering the resources to bring them here. We already have like 5 jujubes. And these guys are still working. There's like 20 water stored. Further else, they don't do anything. You know what? I'm just gonna remove them. No workers for now, because I want them to finish this. Oh wait, here. Some new crews have joined us. Good. Finally, took them a while. Now let them work. Yeah, we have a lot of stuff here. Tents and all. Tents need food. Tents need water. Yeah, here. Use facings. There's none yet. Next month, 4 crews can be joining. Okay, let's stop this for now. Switch to production tab. Production, we want... Wooden club, thank you. That's what we need. In the meantime, I'll send another unit here and build for empty tents for new crews, for sure. Let's make 4 more new tents. Should I make it here? Yeah. Good. 4 new tents, wait for 20 clubs to be produced. Certainly, now. Let them build up. Alright, this is good. I could eventually start assigning this over here to work. There's 2 clubs made already. Tents made, tent made, tent made, good. I'll start, oh no, I don't really wanna. He has a lot of wood that he can gather. What else should I do? Oh, this is just videos. Interesting. I could assign some more Juju Best Collector here. Should I? You know what? Let's go. We don't want the villages to be idle. And let's just go. We want them to start planting. Some idle villages is never good. We want to have food being produced and gathered. Stockpiled up. And they're gonna be, what, planting now? Strange. From above, we don't see them planting. Tents need a tent to lack of food and water. What do you mean? There's literally 28 food here. And water being gathered too. What are you talking about? Liar? Reserves here. Okay, now. We'll pull off one Jujubes collector. Build a clay camp besides a clay deposit to build a storehouse. Then build a storehouse. Okay, so we need clay. Clay camp. What is this? Reserve medium clay deposit. Alright, sure. Should I? Yeah, let's build it like this. Should look good. Let's go. And then we can build a storehouse here. Logistics, we want the storehouse to be facing right away this destination and assign at least one crew to the storehouse, certainly. Let's first build this up. We're still waiting. We still have some more vacant quarters. And we're waiting for more people to come around. High population, no thing here. Alright. Planting trees. Qing Huang, where are you? I think he's been planting trees here. Good, good, very good. Okay. Now the Jujubes are going away. We still have lots. Certainly. Tempted to just stop. How much wood do we have now? 29, 20. Logs are still fine. Good. And eventually we will drag some workers away. Storehouse complete. Assign worker. Good. Okay, development and expansion. Build an army to unlock conscript crews working, collect weapons, and let the workers collect them during conscription. In addition, sure. Everything is available. Build an army and assign a crew. Stock. Okay. We want that armory then here. Perfect. Nice. I do still need another army though. Still summer. The Jujubes are nearly gone. Okay. Why do you guys not work here? Oh, you're right, I don't have anyone. Let's remove them. Now we gained some new workers. Clay can be gathered and all. Let's add some more residences. What we could do is just add them differently, but for some reason I cannot build those, but okay. I'll just assign this. Wooden clubs. Raise an army. Okay, clicked. When you have at least 20 people, click the conscription button below the conscription panel. Sure. Conscription. Select soldier and how to equip. Here. Wait, cancel the conscription. I want only 20. Conscript amount is confirmed. We only want 20, not 20 or something else. There. So they're fine. We're raising a small army now, and we'll see how that will go. That's nice. We have a small town now. We have some extra houses. Look at them. I think they're heading to the armory here. And they're just walking through the gates instead of here. I mean, the wall. They might need to fix that. But they're at least gathering the units and all, which is interesting. And I like this view of here. We're like a god from above. Oh god. Be gone. Here. Now the army is being recruited. Can't press it right now. There's just people heading to rally. There we are. That's one. That's another one. Done. Now form an army. We got one. Oh no! Okay, okay, select on right click in the area to order here. So it's okay. Eliminate beast and destroy one den. I think this is like hunting grounds reserves. What is this, like grounds? This is just for deer, so we don't want to destroy their den. There is a den of wolves over here, which we could clear out. So let's go. Run, boys! No! Where's the... yeah, here it is. Bull den. Let's see. If you guys remember, when we played this in the playtest, when we destroyed those bull den, it was quite buggy because we were trying to kill it and it just doesn't like removed it previously, as in bull skin and all that when we gathered it and all. So let's see if it's gonna work. Okay, I could start making something else. I think what I'm gonna do now, GB trees are done gathering. I want to start trying to make a hunting camp here. Start trying to get us food from here. Could also make some mine camps here, for example, like silver. Yeah, let's just first keep up to the gathering here, and in the meantime, we'll just go forward. No! Let's see, from above, I want to make sure that in case I see an army, royal unit. Yeah, here, that's the boar. Attack it. And there's some more. If I just point them out to attack that thingy, would they attack like... Right-clicking the beast and try to make the army ignore all enemies and demolish it. This often causes heavy casualties. When the army completes the task, click dismiss above them. Okay. I first just want to kill those bulls down. We don't want to just go head on there. We want to kill their dudes here. Come on. Kill him. Kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him. Destroy that, come on. Fall back, then go. Why do you not go down there? Yeah, here. Is there more? Yeah. Now destroy the boar nest. I'll allow you guys to pick it up. Now destroy that. Let's see if they will pick it up. Now they're destroying it now. Come on. Good. Will they gather though? I don't see anyone nearby coming around. We do have like 2 crews available. 1 hunting camp is being built, so that's nice. What else can we do? Residential, we're still making kitchen. We can definitely make some stew and all. Searching for available workers. What do you mean? We have workers here. What? Alter this. I'm just gonna start making kitchen here. Installation wooden workshop parts. Oh. Here. We'll need this. Insufficient raw materials. Oh, they're working for sure. Tent needs food and water. What do you mean? No gettable resources. Too bad. Jujubes. Okay, we need some more jujubes then. Assign a worker crew here. There is water here. What are you talking about, guys? Come on. Also, try to place another... Yeah, water nest here, I guess. We'll need it. Could also just try to plant it here. Water is not so much of a source of food available, but no problem, we'll get it. Let's remove it because there's none. We'll get the jujubes here. And then we can try to gather that too. We'll first need to continue on. Are they gathering it? I don't think so. Let's speed up the game a little bit so we can destroy this quickly, because it's taking a little bit too much of time. And now we can see we have enough food and water now. The AI is behaving a little bit weird here. There, we've destroyed it. Use batch to pick up. Certainly. Now, place a mining camp by a copper deposit, and yeah, we'll need it. Okay, demount, dismiss. Everyone can now start going back to work here. Good. I told them to pick it up, but I don't think they will be picking it up right now, but we'll see. Anyway, we're gonna need copper weapons. Let's return to... Building well is done. Clay. Mining camp. What is this? Copper. Good. You ever noticed the hauling supplies becomes less efficient as your workers grow? Build a transport station is good solution. Crews working there improve the hauling efficiency in nearby buildings. First, build an artifice workshop and production building. Okay. Artifice workshop. What is it? Here. Artifice workshop. Good. I have no lugs. What? Unacceptable. Thanks for the follow. And then we can go. Hold on. Lud, thank you very much. I have to quickly tap that out. Why? Can we tell them to stop working here? I think I'll assign some more workers here. Let's go. We'll need it. And of course, I also need to get more food here. No crews available for construction hauling. Not too bad. Then we'll just quickly stop this over here. Actually, no, add this here. We got that. Thank you very much. We got clay going. We're still constructing something. Are people now going back? Unrestored resources. I know, but Yeah, people are hauling, that's good. Medium copper. Mm-hmm. I could maybe demolish this to get a more groundwater. Waste clay. Here. As I said, you know, people are taking a shit and a piss over here. I don't think I can see anyone right now. Or I think he's gone. No, he just left it, okay. And we're collecting that waste to, you know, use it in the future within the manure because they have agriculture now, farmland, which is very good. Consume liquidated fertilizer and water. Can be sown in spring. Summer, midsummer, autumn. Yeah. Spring here. So it passed already, I think. Alright, there's gonna be new workers coming out later. We still have a lot of vacants available. I wonder if we can eventually start upgrading these tents to like bigger residences. Prior to occupiers, okay. Alright. I think we're doing good. Food is still being collected very well. I still need more wood though. And of course the gathering of this. I still don't understand why it's not working here. I could just deny you guys out. I don't need anything else. Now let's get you guys out. Haunted game. Yeah. So it will be wise to just change the, you know, gathering rate of everything. Good. They might gather that. Now, the building's being built too. I wonder if these resources will replenish. If not, we'll have to expand further. There's quite a few wolves here. Some bear, some wolves, some wolves, some wolves, some wolves. Or even a panther. Oh, is it bear? Yeah, bear then. And then we got some enemies. Interesting. Okay. I can see some diplomacy around us, but yeah. We'll have to find out. 84 clubs is something. We can always use it to fight. But we need that copper. I need to think about this. We also need this kitchen area to start making some processed food, which we can now make. Should I like make spacious here? Yeah, here. To make some baked food. Yeah, here. We have only one wood. Wooden parts, we have enough. That's good. Why is no one gathering? Come on. Oh, here. He has finally delivered it. 2 guys, finally. Get to work! Now, we are gonna need the artificer office is here. Yeah, we need a lot more lumber. Damn it. Oh well. But I'll like this kitchen first to have the meat and all that stored out. Because there's a lot here. Do we need more wood? Logs, only 2. Some hides, some clay, that's good. Haunted game. Jojobas, still some good water. Still cannot place it, too bad. Get to work. 2 people should be enough. Assign some copper workers. Mine 5 copper, that is what we're doing now. 4 new okay, good, good, very good. Now we can assign some more jujubes here. Kitchen, good. And now we'll start to increase the tents. for the next amount of people coming in. 3 and 4. Good. Now, let us also start making the artificer workshop here. He says there's no firewood and all our charcoal. Okay, well, we need also fire workshop. Here. Tents are being completed. Once that guy's done, we'll move. Let's also get her more people of this. Food is gonna need it. Tents need food and water for sure. Build firework. Yeah, we're already building that one. Copper weapons are needed. Tents are being made too. Another tent's complete. How far are you? Nearly depleted. Good. So it does seem they're replenishing. It's a good idea that I didn't destroy this little fortune camp over here, which is really great. Hunting ground nearly depleted. I'm not gonna employ someone yet there. We're just gonna wait. Tents, food, insufficient processing fuel. Well, we'll be getting there soon. Be fine. Let's remove someone. I'll add someone here to work. Because we need fuel. Switch to wood workshop recipe to lumber. Let's get it. Should be not depleted. Okay. Since it's depleted, we'll send you guys off here. There. But we have no one now to work with. That's saddening. Produce firewood. Okay, well, we're gonna be working now soon. I do have enough wood now. I'll drop actually to 2 workers here. Still need more. Switch workers to produce. Okay, wheelbarrows. Can we change it all to wheelbarrows too here? No. Wheelbarrow, sure. Okay, switch wood parts and all. How many lumber? We have 4. We arrived with more people. That's good. What else did I want to do actually? Let's add some more here. Another worker there. Good. Consumables missing. Stew, you may use it. You know what? We'll need the slaughterhouse to be working. Oh shit, no. I was about to turn it, but it didn't work for some reason. Here we go. For some reason it doesn't want me to build this. I don't know why. Storage full. Which one? Clay camp. It's full. Okay, too bad. For now though. Produce some wheelbarrows. That is what we're doing. Start making some wooden parts. I need some wooden parts. Produce wooden parts too. Build a charcoal workshop and produce roof tiles. Okay. Charcoal workshop. Yeah, we're gonna need workshop and then we can make it. Good. So we're slowly getting there. Tens need food. I have none. Damn it. How much wood do we have? Logs, we have quite a bit. How about I pull you guys off and pull you in and pull you in too, because food is going to be needed desperately. There we go. We speed it up so the people are going to be more happier. Build a transport station. Good. You can build it now. Gathering. Storehouse. Yeah, here. Transport station. Good. There. So transport station is being made. Slaughterhouse. We need Choco workshop. Yes, good. Okay, you guys can stop now. We're gonna need you elsewhere. Firewood is always needed. Kitchen is also gonna be needed. That's great. Should we now start trying to assign some different people elsewhere, I guess? Because I want them to get her this food, hide, and all that. Are you guys even getting the meat? Not entirely. What a pity. Alright. Anyway, YouTube, the video has been exceeded its limit. It's already 1 hour long, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. We have got a nice little begin over here. And I've enjoyed the beginning of the game. We definitely are still in 1 year long, and it's like June, so it's like 4, 5, 6 months past. I still have not really seen any enemy invasion yet, which is still good. We're still continuing on with the quests and tutorials. We're slowly starting to get over here. And this time it worked. The people are getting these stuff over here compared to the previous time with the bug over there that they didn't get it. So that's nice. And as I said, they also added some agriculture over here with farming and all, which we'll be getting to eventually too. But like I said, this is it for now. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, give a like button, and of course subscribe to the channel if you're new and wish to support it. Do you want to recommend something we could game together? That's possible as well. Just write down comments box below or join my Discord server so we can have a chit chat about it. And until then, I'll see you guys in my next video.